Morning, friends. I'm just working on the end papers for my junk journal, the mid-century collaboration project. So I actually, in my last video, I said I think the next one would be a flip through, and then I thought, oh, well, this might be a different technique that maybe people haven't seen before. So I started sewing this, but I've got this one yet to go. So this is a piece of file folder, clearly, and I've just adhered this piece of old embroidery. Now that I've adhered it, I wish I had picked out that bird because he's kind of distracting. Maybe I'll cover him up with something. Maybe a little... I won't worry about it right now. Anyway, so I glued 2 layers of vintage lace, one pink, one yellow, and I glued the yellow to the back just so that there was a little like a 3D effect, I guess. And I'm just going to zigzag, if I can find my foot pedal, across the top. Oh, poo. I wondered if that would happen. Yeah, I'm almost out of this pink thread. Actually, I'm so almost out of it, I actually put white thread in the bobbin. So I'll just rethread this. Come on, you. There we go. I had no depth perception. Imagine being out of pink thread. How does that even happen? Okay. Now, scissors. Some of my videos are sort of weirdly numbered. I felt like there was a video missing, but there isn't. So if you're wondering, hey Nancy, you've got, this is number 8, but you've only got 7 videos up. Well, that's because I didn't actually film one. You know, these difficult times. Seriously, I don't even know what day it is this morning. I said to my husband, what day is it? And he's like, I don't know, I'll check my phone. I said, don't worry, I'll check my pillbox. It's Thursday. You know, I've been mostly staying off social media. I don't want to know. But I did check the news this morning, and we have 58 cases locally. Worst scissors ever. Let me try a different pair of scissors. I don't know if these will be any better, but I can't find my green handled ones. Those are the best ones. What was I saying? Oh, but you know, I know it's hard for people. A lot of people have lost their jobs. They're stressed about income. You know, is the government acting fast enough to help people? You know, why are we worried about bailing out big companies when what we really need to do is help families? Because they're actually the people who drive the economy. If you give, you know, $1,000 to a family, well, they're going to pay their rent. They're going to buy groceries. They're going to, you know. Yeah. And when you think that that's really preventative rather than restorative, well, not even restorative, but reactive, it's really less of an impact on our public dollar because it's very expensive to deliver social services. Enough about that. Okay. So this little babe, she's facing this way, so she'll go in the front. And this one's facing that way, she'll go in the back. I'm going to sew these two edges to the front cover, these 2 inches. So I want to sort of do a cast over stitch here. Let's see how that goes. Okay, not bad, not bad. We'll do the same here. You hear the birds? Of course, I don't have my stitch ripper handy. Nothing's handy anymore. I'm still working on getting myself organized here. Okay. Fun there. Okay. Just pull these threads to the back. Come on, you. There we go. can't figure it out, so good enough is good enough. I had a terrible dream. I dreamt my husband went to jail. So I woke up this morning with this thought in my head that he had done this horrible thing and was going to jail. And I was just livid. Has that ever happened to you? Probably not. Better not this. I haven't told him yet that I think he's a criminal. Oh my God. Come on, Nancy, get it together. So I couldn't get back to sleep, so I've been up since 4. So I got up at 4 and I thought, well, I'll have a cup of tea and look at this. Ugh. Anyway, had a cup of tea, or I wanted to have a cup of tea, turned on the tea kettle. The tea kettle's broken. And I've had it for years and years and years, and it worked just fine yesterday. I don't know what's going on. So whether I've forgotten how to use my tea kettle in the last 12 hours or what, I don't know. I don't particularly want to go out and get a new one. I suppose I could boil water like on the stove. Ugh. It's almost like cooking. Ew. Oh, which brings me back to what I was saying about, this whole social isolation thing. I hope that the people who are fortunate enough to not be in a situation where they're concerned about the financial aspects of what's going on. I hope that they're using this time to do some really good stuff that maybe they haven't had time to do before. I know I have, I baked banana loaf the other day. I never bake because I always think, ugh, so much work. And it really isn't, And we've been enjoying it for the last 3 days. And made an awesome pot of chicken stew the other day too, with dumplings. I had one of those, those rotisserie chickens that you get at the supermarket. We cut some pieces off and had that for lunch. I don't know, Sunday. Who knows? Who knows what day it is? And then I threw the carcass in the pot and let it stew for the morning. And then just added, well, I picked the bones clean, and then I added some onions and carrots and potatoes, and it was really good. Okay, these aren't cut to size yet. All right, let's have a moment of silence for the pink thread that it will hold up. Okay. Went out yesterday just to mail some Etsy orders. And I think that was the first time I'd had clothes on in 5 or 6 days. Okay, that worked out good. Oh, I think we got enough to keep going. I'm going to start down a little. Ouch! You're thinking, Nancy, that's your own fault. You shouldn't have tried to sew over wet glue. There's this hunk of thread in there. Usually I have trouble-free sewing. So this is a self-threading one. You pull this thing down, stick the hook through. Isn't that neat? Love it. Trying to think how long I've had this machine. Oh, I bet it's been 15 or 16 years. Come on, you. It's making me crazy. Okay. This time it broke on the pink side. Oh, we've just barely got enough left. Barely. I don't think I could do another breakage, or we're out of luck. Okay. Okay, let me just move this out of the way. I was holding my breath there for sure. Okay. Always have to do everything the hard way, don't I? Well, in fairness, I'm still getting over my husband being a criminal in my dream and my tea kettle giving up the ghost. Oh, I was mad at him. Oh. Wonder if he ever has dreams like that about me. Okay, this one's going in the front and this one's going in the back. So I'm going to cut it 8 by 5 3/8. So that's just leaving like a 1/8 inch around perimeter. Okay. So we said We said 5 3/8. And then 8 this direction. Same deal here. I'm holding my breath. I have to remember to breathe. 2 things to remember: breathe, put on pants before I go outside. And what day it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. I believe I want to ink the edge just very lightly. I'm not going for a grungy kind of look, just sort of a aged. I really enjoyed making this journal. I really enjoy using up vintage textiles, laces, and fabrics, and embroidery. Okay, so that's just really, really faintly done. Okay, let's get this one out. Be nice to have some good weather so we can get outside, maybe do some yard work. It was warmer yesterday. We had sun yesterday. We could use a few more days of that. I have some painting projects I'd like to do too, but those are definitely outdoor activities. Okay, so I'll get those glued in. Okay, when I do glue these things in, I like to use bulldog clips to make sure that the edge is completely sealed. So I'm going to go down and get my jar of bulldog clips. But we've done 30 minutes together, so I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, watching me get frustrated with my sewing machine. It was my turn, clearly. and seeing how this book is coming together. Gosh, I wish I could have shown more of that. I love that. All right, you take care. We'll talk again soon.